What is up, everybody? I'm back. I told you I was going to make another video, and I am bringing it to you today. So, on that note, a few of you have requested, well, actually, a lot of you have requested that I make a video about what is in my Etsy shop. What do I sell in my Etsy shop? So if any of you follow me on Facebook, then you probably already know what I sell in the Etsy shop, especially if you've went through it, you've looked at my items, you favorite my shop, then you kind of already know. But for those who don't know that I do have an Etsy shop, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I sell and how it came to be. So I make my own oils, I make my own powders, I make my own spell kits. So what does that mean? So I practice in the occult. This isn't something that just happened. First of all, I've had my Etsy shop for about a year and a half, but last year in 2018, I was very, very active in adding more items and things of that nature, and making more oils for sale and powders for sale and spell kits for sale, or dressed or blessed candles. So I really started, promoting it and putting it out there. But as far as like practicing in the occult and dealing with the occult, I've dealt with that my entire life. I've been dealing with that for my entire life. And it's a wide range of things. It's not just witchcraft. It's not just, voodoo or whatever. Like, I've certainly trudged down different paths. So I've had a lot of questions about, like, I have incense going, and it's like, I always burn incense. So I've always traveled down multiple paths and learned multiple things and studied some beautiful, absolutely beautiful religion, but ended up coming back to my roots. And as of the late, I've been working with La Santísima Muerte, which she is absolutely amazing. She is amazing. Most people fear her. I dearly love her. She came to me in a dream, and like, I knew little to nothing about her just through a friend who told me about her. But then she started coming to me, and then she came to me again, and I think at that point she wanted me to work with her. It didn't happen overnight. I had to show that I was actually wanting to work with her and not just using her. And then once she seen that, and it took a while for her to accept me. Even though she came to me, it took a while to see that I was coming from my heart, that I was, it wasn't just me, oh, I need this, oh, I need that, and then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you move on. No, it did take, honestly, a while for her to see that I was dedicated and that I'm in this for the long haul. And once she seen that, she opened up the whole world, or my whole path. So with that said, I work with La Santísima Muerte, but I'm here to talk about my Etsy shop and the items and the things that I sell. So I'm kind of in my little room. Now, this is not my altar, folks. I know I have this on my Etsy shop. My altar is with Santa Muerte. And again, if you're on my Facebook, I have a like page for Santa Muerte, and you can see her on her altar there, but I'm not going to show her on camera because she's a working altar, and meaning there are items that are working on that altar that I can't put out there. That's just the way. If anybody's practices in the occult, you know not to show your altar. You never show that. But however, I can show you the things that I have in my Etsy shop, which is what we're making this video for. So let me just kind of gaze across here. So I kind of set some things up. This is not how it normally is on my dresser. I did make some La Santísima Muerte powder. So this is her personal powder. You can use it for candles and whatnot. There's some destruction, doom, death to my enemy. This is what this means. This will destroy your life, okay? Domination powder to gain control over someone, whether it be, for love, or if they're up to no good, you want to use that. Come to me powder, you can use it in love. You can actually use it for money, but these are mixtures of different herbs and things. Show me the money powder. This is like a money powder, money drawing, so it is packed. Here I just kind of have my little you know, my little items set up, you know, just so you can see. And here's actually a business card from the Cauldron Witch Shop, which is what we're talking about today. The Etsy shop from the Cauldron. All right. So this is my little postcard, and then you see the little back. But yeah, so I have tons of incenses, and then I come over to my oils. So I'm facing you. I can't see the camera, guys. I apologize. So I make my own healing oil. Hope you could see that. I have a mixture of things. I don't know where to put this. And then my money oil, and it's got money in there. Now I had one customer kind of complain because she didn't have money in her bottle, and it didn't have herbs and stuff. It did have some herbs. It's whatever I pour out of here. The money that's in there, obviously, it's a big bill. It's not going to come out. So the essence is in this bottle with a ton of herbs, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but oh, there you go. But yeah, whatever you pour out of this has been steeping. So people need to understand that it's the essence of that, okay? This is not Botanica 101 here. You're not going to get, like, yes, I have Botanica oils, as you see, but these are the oils that I handcraft. I have used some of the Botanica oils in here, but I add my herbs, my essence, my oils. Like, this is not the oil. I use a, you know, a base oil. And this here is my Destroy Your Life. And it's got some fucked up shit in there. I ain't gonna lie. Domination, again. You know, you got your licorice, you got some calamus, you got some other stuff in there. I actually make, well, not only do I have on Santa Muerte's altar, but I have La Santisima oil for people that, you know, practice with her and work with her. So I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it in the light, but you can see all the beautiful herbs that are in there. Oh my God. And it smells awesome. It is so cool. So that is good for you dressing candles with. Love oil. I have separation oil. I have protection oil. I have entrapment oil. Now this is made to trap somebody in their own shit. And if you see in there, I don't know if you can see, but there's spiders, there's cobwebs, there's bugs, there's all kinds of stuff, along with a bunch of herbs, okay, to make sure that we fuck up one's life and trap them in their own shit, in their own misery that they made you. So, yeah, as you see, that's kind of what I do, and I have a buco amount of herbs. Angelica root. Some of them are not even labeled. This is, you know, bay leaf, and then I've got cinnamon, I've got licorice, you know, basil, I got orris root, mandrake, sulfur. Oh, what is this? I don't even know. St. John's. You know, I mean, it just goes on, and I don't know if you can see that. But the herbs are just piled up. So basically, anything you need, I can construct and put together based upon what has worked for me in the past. I even have some fabulous rose water. So this is really good stuff. And you can use this for love spells to add into your bottles and stuff. This is excellent stuff. It smells delicious. Money stay. You spread this around your house, and money doesn't leave. Like, you put this out front of your door, and you're, you know, in the corners, money will stay. So whatever money you get, it stays. So then I got a buco things of palo. So I also, you know, when I worked in Santeria for a little bit, but I was more interested in Palo Mayimbe. But again, my culture, it's just, you know, language barrier, finding, you know, someone to work with that speaks English is very difficult. But with that said, I have a slew of palos that I use in a lot of my workings, where I grind them up and add them to my spells. So there's different palos for different things. You know, it's just not, you know, your standard Wiccan, Palo Sante, I'm going to burn it and all the evil spirits are going to be gone. No. These are palos that come from a botanica that for people that practice Palo Mayimbe. It's not Palo Santo, honey. It's a lot of palos that will fuck you up, okay? And then we come down here. Oh my God. Let me come down. So I have more and more and more. Like, it's just rows and rows and rows. And then I have down here my business cards and alum and some marigolds and Spanish moss, which fucks you up, lavender and rosebuds, you know, and again, my bottles, and these are my little containers I use for the powders. These are 1 ounce containers. And then, of course, all my bottles, you know, for the shop, you know, when people order. And, of course, you know, yes, these are botanical oils. I am not one of those, you know, candle thumping hoes, as they call them, or botanica witches, where you just throw some botanica oil in. Again, I have a lot of, like, what do you call this, like rose and, you know, rosemary, these, I can't even think, essential oils, but I add those to my base oils that I make. So that's my shop, you know. I mean, that's what I have, and that's what's like available. If you go on to, I'll link my Etsy shop on this particular video. That way you can check it out and see what you think. Oh, and let me take you down below. So I haven't even taken you below. Let me go down. Okay, hold on. Let me put these candles out, because I don't want to throw the little draperies up, and Lord knows we don't need a fire, okay? So, woo, that's a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. Holy smokes. Stop. Let me just stop that smoking. There we go. We covered that. Okay. God, those candles are not smoke-free. They are not smoke-free. So, hey, got better lighting down here. So down here, I have a lot of goodies. But that's why I need to put those candles out, because I'm flipping my little curtains up. And like I said, we don't need a fire. Oh my God. Okay. So, stay. Okay. So, I have over here jars. What are jars used for? You can use them for good, you can use them for bad, you can fuck somebody up, trap them in their own shit, do love spells, whatever you need to do, I have it. Skulls, got a sluco bunch of these, absolutely love these, but these are actually excellent to work on somebody's mind, okay? Candles, a lot of candles, okay? And then, you know, I have glass candles, but when somebody orders something from my shop and it's a blessed dress candle, I will actually go buy a fresh one. If I don't have the color here, which I don't have too many, I used to have a lot, but I've been selling out like crazy on my Etsy shop, so I actually go and buy, and then I dress the candle, and it takes me a little bit when I'm working on an order for somebody. It's personally dressed. It's not I just throw it together, whatever. No, no, no. I get the information, I get the name, what's going on, and I dress it, and then it's up to you. Have I done spell work for people? Yes, I have. Have I done it for public? No. In other words, I've done it for friends, and I haven't done it for the public. I'm not sure I'm ready to do something for the public, just because people get anxious, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. You know, people do get, like, you know, stressed and nervous and excited, and they want it now, but, you know, this isn't the movies. This isn't I Dream a Genie. You can't wiggle your nose and bam, everything's there. Everything takes time. Spirit doesn't move like you and I. So, with that said, I don't know if I would do something, you know, if I would start working for, you know, doing work for people publicly. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't even really thought about that. I'm worried about trying to get, you know, everything going, you know, and other aspects of my life. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a future. Maybe that's an option. That could be. We shall see. Only time will tell. I didn't know I was going to start my YouTube channel this year, but look at this. So, yeah. So, then I got all these books. So I have a lot of books. A lot of books. And they don't just range from, you know, one specific. I've got The Way of the Orisha. I don't know if you can see that down there. I'm trying to let you see. The Book of Black Magic, Pacts with the Devil. You know, there's Santeria, Palomayambi. You know, a lot of Santeria stuff. And then we've got a lot. We come over here, Witchcraft. Now I've got the Goetia, you know, the key, the key of Solomon, the king. You know, so we've got the books. We've got all the, you know, you can look up the different demons in this book. The Lesser Key of Solomon. So for Aleister Crowley, you can look up the demons and work with them. They certainly do work. There's only certain ways. A lot of times the book doesn't tell you much. I'll put that back later. You know, as far as like making pacts with demons, I've got some awesomely cool books. There's my personal Book of Shadows, but we're not going to open that. We don't publicly announce that. This was really good. That's a really good book. Awesome book. Great find. I found it in an old bookstore many moons ago. It's falling apart. But yeah, so you see, I've got a slew of books. There's some books I actually lost along the way, and I'm so bummed that I lost them. And then I have like the skulls, a lot of the, you know, the image candles, you know. Oh, and I have some more books up here. The Satanic Witch, you know. A lot of these different things. So, love. And then I've got my little love candle back there that I'm setting up for my giveaway for my Etsy shop. So, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but, you know, you probably don't. So, that's why I'm making the video. So, on my Etsy shop, if you go on my Etsy shop and you like my page, or favorite as they call it, you have to favor my shop. You have to favor the shop. Okay? So, if you go to my Etsy shop and you favor it, but you have to do it by February 6th, because on the 7th I am drawing a name from all those who favored my Etsy shop, and the winner gets a package, which I am preparing the package here. As you see, not this box, this is just there, but this will have a box of goodies, and it's a love package, so it's all like love and sweet and, you know, that kind of good thing. So yeah, so with that said, that gives you a little insight to my world and to my Etsy shop, and now you kind of know what it is. So, again, what is the name of my Etsy shop? Right there. Can you see it? Probably not with the light. There we go. From the Cauldron Witch Shop. Okay, so that's the name of my Etsy shop. And there's my little postcard, my little business card. I have little business cards too. They're tiny. So I made little postcards because they're a little bit bigger, and I like everything big. So yeah, so that's it. I have probably, I would say, I think I've counted my herbs at one given time. I probably have over about 300 herbs in this cabinet. 300 herbs, but again, I make all my oils. I make all my powders, so everything is handmade. Nothing is from a botanical bottle, like, oh, I'm just going to buy a botanical bottle and, you know, sell it to you for $6 or $10 and we'll call it a day. No, 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 no. This oil sits steeping in the herbs that is meant to be for the intention, and it's made with the intent. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. Just want to give, you know, you guys a little insight to what my little world is about, my little Etsy shop, and kind of my background. So, you know, like I said, I've dealt in many religions, but primarily I practice in witchcraft and black magic. That's in Santa Muerte. Been working a lot with Santa Muerte. She's been my sole focus for probably the last 3 years, I want to say, since 2015. So 4 years. Going on 4 years now. So, yeah. People ask, are you a good witch or a bad witch? Well, you know what? That all depends on you. I'm going to leave you with that thought. Am I a good witch or a bad witch? That is up to you. That depends on you and how you want to make me be that day. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to sign off. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my little insight to my world. You can see up there all my little goodies. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a beautiful night. I hope you have a beautiful Saturday, and many blessings to you. Happy conjuring if that's what you're doing. Whatever you may be doing, it's a rainy weekend. It's a beautiful time to do your magic. So, Love you. Thank you. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Leave a comment. Smash the hell out of that bell, that notifications bell. And I will talk to you soon. I love you so much, guys. And with that, mwah, I love you. Peace.